Aaron here with some quick updates on the UI, design, and sketching side of Fusion 360.
Oh, and real quick, if you're looking for Fusion 360 manufacturing updates, be sure to check out my video in the upper right-hand corner right now.
As you'll notice, we'll be using parts of this amazing design from Project Egress, which is recreation of the main crew hatch from Columbia, the command module flown on the historic Apollo 11 lunar landing mission. So cool. Anyway, right off the bat, we can't go anywhere without addressing the elephant in the room for some of you. That is the toolbar UI. If you hadn't turned on the preview, you'll now find it's become the default. Hopefully that soft release made the transition easier. The new UI offers improved tool organization, discoverability, and most importantly, it sets Fusion 360 up to be more scalable as more functionality is introduced. If you need to switch back to the old toolbar, you can, but that option will only be available for a limited period of time. In addition to that change, everyone will experience the new icons for the first time. These icons sport a cleaner look, adapt better to large format screens, and is part of a company-wide initiative. This initiative intends to gain more consistency across all Autodesk products, from Fusion 360 to Inventor to AutoCAD, and so on. The next change is something I'm personally thrilled about, and its value becomes immediately clear. How many times have you roughed out the shape of a design in a sketch, only to have the first dimension blow all that hard work to bits because that sketch, although visually close, was a magnitude off in terms of size? Well, now you have an option to scale when you add that first dimension to a sketch. Enabling this will ensure all other sketch entities are scaled proportionately. This will maintain your design intent and help avoid those difficult situations of the past. In addition to that, editing joints just got a whole lot better. As you can see from this interference detection, it appears I put two pins on top of each other. In the past, when you went to edit a joint to change its component reference and put it in the right place, well, you couldn't, so you'd have to delete and re-add a completely new joint. As you can probably guess, that's not the case anymore. All you need to do is right-click to edit and select at will. When changing components, it'll even give you some nice feedback pertinent to the current selection. Next up, I'll send it over to Bryce for some amazing generative updates.
Alright, I have some major enhancements coming to you in Generative Design. This one is currently a preview, so make sure to turn it on in your preferences by going to your name in the top right. If you've been watching our past updates, we've been quickly adding to our manufacturing constraint, which produces geometry that can be manufactured by different manufacturing methods. One of our great Fusion 360 customers, MJK Performance, makes bespoke motorcycle parts and wanted to explore how we could make this upper triple clamp. Over the past year, we have added manufacturing constraints for additive manufacturing, 2-axis cutting, die casting, 3-axis, and 5-axis milling. But we didn't stop there. In this update, we have added a 2.5-axis milling constraint to help meet the right balance of performance gains with manufacturing time. Currently, with our first implementation, we will produce 3 different outcomes. In this case, since I selected the Z direction, it will produce one as if I was milling from the positive Z-axis, one from the negative Z-axis, and one from both. We wanted to get this preview in your hands so you can get to testing out this awesome functionality. We will be quickly adding more parameters to this constraint over the next few updates to help define your manufacturing setup better. Once an outcome is selected, we have the option to turn it into an actual B-rep or solid body to build this design on further. Our customer MJK Performance wanted to ensure the generative results match their customer's style, so they are able to edit the geometry parametrically and add details consistent with their brand. But remember, Fusion 360 isn't just about generative design. Fusion 360 connects the product development process all the way to manufacturing. So take your results to the manufacturing workspace and start throwing on some toolpaths on your new part.
To see what's new in the manufacturing workspace, check Marty's video now.